For the long and short stitch, I'm going to have 2 different coloured threads. I'm going to use the darkest one first, and I've drawn out 2 parallel lines. And I'm just going to do various different lengths of stitches, and I'm going to shuffle along and do different lengths. So that one's a bit longer than that first one. Now I might go a bit shorter. And I'm always going on that top line and going down. Okay, and then I'm going to fill in the gaps with more stitches. So at this point, like the satin stitch where you're doing your stitches side by side, just filling in the gaps, just finishing off. And of course I'm using my slightly darker red, which I'm about to switch to the lighter thread. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the end of one of these long stitches here and come up through the actual thread. So it's like a split stitch, but we're just working directly at the bottom of the stitch rather than in the middle. And then I'm going to take my needle down to that bottom line, careful not to get a tangle, and then you just carry on. So you're going to divide up your stitch and take your thread down. So it's sort of overlapping that other first colour that you've done, and it kind of gives a bit of a faded effect. So this long and short stitch is a classic embroidery technique. It's used for smooth shaded filling, such as flowers and animals and portraits. Instead of making the stitches all the same, as you can see, you alternate between long and short stitches. It's a natural looking stitch. People use it for gradients and shading. I really like it because it's a little bit different. It's a bit irregular, isn't it?